That would have been bad if I flew it straight into the tree, isn't it? If you need aircon on a hot shoot, this is your go-to. Nice big fan. So now this is the Mavic 3 Pro. Now this video isn't going to be a technical review of the drone. It's just going to be my experience with it over the last 2 or 3 months I've had it. Now I've just come back from living abroad for 6 months and I picked this up about halfway through the trip and I've been able to capture some really cool stuff. So I'm just going to share my thoughts on what this drone is like to have, the pros, the cons, and everything in between. So let's get to it. Okay, before I got this drone, I was using the Air 2S. Now I did lose this drone over in the United Kingdom. Long story short, I took off in a restricted space, which I didn't know was there. It's like an abandoned airfield, but apparently the Fly app didn't recognize that. I took off and then it went into auto land procedure, and of course I was on top of cliffs. I went over and then I couldn't get back up to the top, so it sort of just went down into the rocks and the water, so that was gone. However, I was planning on upgrading to the Mavic 3 Pro when I got back to Australia for work, just because the 3 lenses just seemed as a need for me at that time, and yet again I love it. Do I use all 3 lenses? No, it's mainly just the 1x, which is the 24mm, and then the 3x, which is the 70mm, I'm pretty sure. Now, those 2 lenses are beautiful, they look good. And then the 7x, like I've used it 1 or twice just to, use it as like a party feature whenever I'm showing someone like whatever. It is a cool feature, or if you're super high in the air and you want to get some types of people surfing or in the water and all that, it is a cool thing to have. Will I use it all the time? No, but it is, again, a really nice feature to have. As you can see, all the videos look mint. Super sharp, colors are beautiful. You can do a heap of stuff with the color grading, shooting in D-Log, and then on the 70mm, the D-Log M, you have a lot of room to add your own sort of spice to your footage. But yeah, it looks beautiful. I love it. All the clients that I've shot with so far also love the look of it and how it's all come out. Now obviously one of the favorite things I love about it is the remote. Having to always fiddle, put your remote on is a pain in the bum. No one enjoys doing that. So having the remote built in, or the screen built into the remote, is an incredible feature, and it saves a lot of time. Again, I wish you didn't have to, twist the thumbsticks in, and instead of just like fold it and then it's done. On some FPV remotes I've seen that have that, so there'll be a nice feature to eventually have on these remotes. Now, one thing I've noticed with the drone is it is quite big. I think it weighs 960 grams or something. Now, again, saying that, it is extremely loud. So as you can probably tell, like I said in the video before, it is a really loud drone. Now, as soon as you take it off, everyone will look at you because it is. It's 80 meters up and we can still hear it. It does draw a lot of attention, which if you'd like that, it's good. Again, if it's not, then it's kind of a negative. Coming from the Air 2S, which is about half the weight, this is like noticeably louder. You're flying 120 meters in the air, you can still fly, you can still hear it miles away. Now, one of the more annoying things, like I said in the video already, is this case. As good as it is for travel, but to actually use it is absolutely a pain in the bum. Now, the reason that, as easy it is, it's very fidgety to put on and off. So taking it off is easy, but then you can see when you put it all together, the camera sort of gets trapped and it doesn't look too nice. And as someone that likes to look after their gear quite a lot, it does give me a little bit of an ick. So we don't like that guy. We just want the old little thing that goes in there. So would I recommend getting this drone? Again, It depends on your needs. Now, the Air 3 is pretty much a very similar drone. Now, this isn't the Cine, so I don't have all the ProRes or the 1 terabyte storage. I don't have any of that fancy stuff. So the Air 3 compared to the Mavic 3 Pro, like the base version, is very comparable. I would personally get the Air 3 just because for me, I only use those 2 lenses. The 70mm gives you that nice, real even parallax effect where you bring your background closer to your subjects, which looks amazing. Like I said earlier in the video, I don't really use that super telephoto lenses, but like very specific situations. Obviously it's not as sharp as the 70mm or the 24mm as you can expect. Again, image quality outstanding. So if you want the highest quality image, get this or the Mavic 3 Pro Cine, which again, another level up of image quality. But I think for me, I'm happy. So if you've got the budget to spend and you want the best quality image you can get out of a drone, definitely go the Mavic 3 Pro. It will not let you down. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys learned something a little bit more about the drone and you got to see some nice images whilst I was overseas in the UK with the drone, and you can hopefully make a decision to aid your decision making and spending your hard-earned money on either a job, like an expensive drone where you can use to make money, or if you're just a hobbyist who likes flying drones and getting some amazing photos and images of your holidays. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.